if you're printing with peel away or adhesive vinyl removable liner wall films, and there's a lot of wall films out there. There's a lot of films that are in the HP Media Locator. But what's important to understand about wall films is perhaps the most important thing to know when you're doing a wall is the wall itself. You have to understand that the surface of the wall is going to make a huge difference whether you succeed or whether you fail doing peel and stick wall film. The reason for that is you don't necessarily know what you're working with on the wall itself. There are lots of kinds of paints, for example. Low and no VOC paints. Those can make a very big difference in how well things adhere to the wall. Also to keep in mind with the wall are things like new technologies where they're putting anti-graffiti into the paint itself. So the paint is resisting marking and scratching. Well, that can also resist the adhesive that is going on to the wall from the wall film. Wall films also are made with different levels of adhesives, and they're done that way because the installation for the wall itself may be temporary. You know, it might be an installation for an art museum where it's only going to be up for 3 to 6 months. And in that 3 to 6 months, you're going to take it down again. So if it were extremely aggressive, it's going to be very difficult to remove it because the removal is going to take away the paint, and depending on the level of aggression and the type of paint, it could even take drywall. So preparing the wall surface and knowing the wall surface is going to be a big part of understanding what vinyl do I need, how intense does the adhesion need to be, is it a permanent or temporary installation? And here's the trouble. Oftentimes it's exceedingly difficult to have any idea what the wall condition is. You don't know what paint, you don't know what base coat, you don't know if there's a primer. You simply don't have a lot of information in most cases. It's just a wall. How much dirt is on there? How much grease? How much prep do I have to do? And in many cases, there's deadlines involved. If you're presented with a wall, they want it installed in a week, and you only have a certain amount of prep work to do. Now, you can always stand and insist, listen, I need to prepare this wall a certain way in order for me to put this adhesive on. But sometimes you don't have a choice. You simply have to get the job done. There is a product that I like, and it is made by a company out of Australia. It is called Vipond, V-O-N-D. And this is an acrylic self-adhesive prep coat. This is a product that I discovered along the way where they're specifically designing this to roll onto the wall so that what you're addressing is a predictable and consistent surface so that you can put your adhesive vinyl onto. In this case, this is a clear semi-gloss, although it probably doesn't matter that much whether it's a semi-gloss or more of a matte finish because you're going to put graphics on top of it. But perhaps when you take the graphics off, they want the wall to be a certain way when there's no graphics on it. This would be a way in which you could still potentially, if you look at their instructions, have to prepare the wall surface, but the preparation may allow you to use this in a way where the preparation can be kept to a minimum, and then the real heavy lifting can be done by this clear coat that goes on the wall that allows your graphic film to have the impact that you need. For example, A3 2611 is a fantastic wall film, but it is a low tack adhesive. It's designed that way not to have a tremendous amount of aggression because it's removable. It's designed to be able to come back down again. I used to do a lot of installations where we needed removable and repositionable vinyl. Something very aggressive would just not work. Well, if you have a poor wall surface or certain types of low and no VOC paints, or you have, silicone anti-graffiti type technologies built into the paint, that may not stick very well. A product like this may be an excellent solution as an intermediary to be able to put onto the wall first, and then you have more control of your wall surface, and you have a better choice within all of your different adhesive levels depending on what your wall, what your installation is going to be and how long it's going to be up there. You don't want to get caught with a wall that's not prepared properly, putting a lot of adhesive vinyl onto it, and then finding out that it's peeling off. Situation to be in. So please take the time, understand the preparation necessary for your wall surface, and this is one of the solutions that I found. I don't know that if it's sold in the United States or in North America yet, but you can reach out to them online. The wonderful thing about the internet, you can reach out to Viponds. They're a wonderful company out of Australia, and they make this product specifically for the digital printing market so that you have more consistency in the wall preparation. Just a nice little piece of advice, something that I discovered along the way, and also wanted to emphasize some of the things that are necessary to know, especially about peel and stick or self-adhesive films that are used for wall surfaces.